say one quote that I think has been misinterpreted by many Americans, most American companies, and that is what John Kennedy said. And if you think back about what he said was, don't ask what you can do for your country, but what the country can do for you. Now think about that. Is that what he said? No. Is that what the American people, and a lot of the American people, think? Yes. You know, what can the government do for me? Can the government bail me out? Can they bail my company out when I didn't run my company properly? This is what we need to stop. We have our representatives in government that believe that. What can the government do for you? We need that much smaller government. And where do we start? Well, we need to start with the state. We need to take the state of Delaware and we need to shorten it, make it leaner, and start putting honest people into office. How do we do that? Well, we've got people that are running in many parties. Now, the Constitution Party in itself, we are not a conservative group. We're not a liberal group. We have liberals and we have conservatives in our party. But what we stand for is the Constitution. And we expect all of our people that are running for office to stand behind the principles. Now, over on our table, we have a piece of paper that talks about our 7 principles. And I'd like to read them. What are the 7 principles of the Constitution Party? Life for all human beings from conception to natural death. We believe in liberty, freedom of conscience and actions for the self-governed individual. We believe in family. That's one husband, one wife, and their children as divinely instituted. We believe in property. Each individual's right to own and steward personal property without government burden. We believe in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights interpreted according to the actual intent of our founding fathers. We believe in states' rights. Everything not specifically delegated by the Constitution to the federal government nor prohibited by the Constitution of the states is reserved to the states or the people. And we also believe in the American sovereignty. American government committed to the protection of our borders, trades, and common defense of Americans and not entangled in foreign alliances. That's what we stand for. You don't have to be a conservative to stand for those principles. What we need to do, all of us out here that are here, are mostly involved with one organization or another that are out here. We need involved people. We need people to stand up and say, all right, I can't run for office, but I might be able to be a treasurer. I might be able to get on the street and knock on people's doors and say, you know, hey, vote for this candidate or that candidate. That's what we need people to do. Maybe you can't even do that. Maybe you're handicapped and you're stuck in your home. Fine. If you know how to email people that you know that are in the state of Delaware, this is who we need you to vote for. That's how we are going to be able to get people in office that have honest beliefs, that have integrity. I mean, we look at, you know, the used car salesmen, they always get a bad rap. There are some good used car salesmen out there. There are some good lawyers, and they get a bad rap. But when you think about, you know, what are some of the occupations that we look down on? When we look down on a used car salesman, we look down on a lawyers, or we look down on politicians. Well, a lot of them have turned their back on being honest and having the integrity to stand behind principles. And you need to look at that. What does the party you're involved in, what do they stand for? What are their principles? And do the people that are running for office from that political party stand for those principles? I just read 7 principles. Those 7 principles are on a piece of paper that I have, and in the state of Delaware, it is legal for a candidate to run on a dual party ticket. If somebody wants to run on a dual party ticket, we're all for it if that person is willing to sign this paper that they believe in those principles. We're going down a road that is really critical. And we're coming to a turn, and that turn is the 2010 elections. And which way are we going to turn? The right way or the wrong way? We need to turn the right way. We need people out there getting involved, getting elected officials in there and holding them to task. We want honest and integrity on those candidates, and we need to make that happen. You guys are the ones that are going to make that happen. In the United States today, I really believe we have one major party, just one. And it's not the Constitution Party, it's the Chameleon Party. And you know which party I'm talking about. They're going to put candidates out there to say whatever you want to hear. They're going to put candidates into your organization, and if you're a union organization, we're all pro-union. If you're a Jewish organization, well, we believe in the Jewish faith. They're going to tell you what you want to believe. The people that we've got running in the Constitution Party are not going to tell you that. They're going to tell you what they believe and what they would do for you in government, and that is a smaller government, a leaner government, a government that is there for the people, that is going to adhere to what our Constitution has and what the Constitution is telling us that we must do. We need to really cut the ties to large government. We need to slice it down to size to where we can control it. And that's got to start at a local level. We need you people to stand up, and if you want to run for Kent County, Newcastle County, Sussex County, these offices, they need to be filled by people who really do want to do what needs to be done, and that is to make a smaller government. So I thank you. It was a pleasure being here, and glad to speak to any of you to stop over at our table. Thank you.